Yeah, go ahead.
Hello everyone, we are Team 6. We did our project for the company FitMates. I am the project manager of the team. Being a project manager, I was responsible for planning, organizing, and directing the completion of the project for FitMates, while also ensuring project is on time, on budget, and within scope. Our team has one administrative head, two application architects, two developers, one tester, and one business analyst. Let me tell you a bit about the fit meals. Fit meals breaks the stereotype healthy eating is boring. It will help you to reach your weight, health, workout goals with deliciously healthy food. And now, since we have created their website and a mobile application, it offers doorstep delivery. Fit meals delivery is an exciting new concept that makes eating healthy so much easier and convenient. Now I'm going to discuss about our project goals. The main aim was to develop a website as well as a mobile application for FitMail. These website and mobile applications will provide a platform for health conscious people to order varieties of healthy meal plans. Our team made sure to provide user-friendly interface. Both platform will offer four meal plans that are weight loss meal plan, athletic meal plan, maintenance meal plan, keto meal plan based on the input the customer provides. Moreover, the customer will get an option to customize the meal based on their taste buds. So why to choose fit meals? Firstly, fresh ingredients. Fit meals procure fresh and fundamentals ingredients required for the wholesome meal. Finest, finest quality. All the meals are designed by nutrition expert using only the best quality ingredients. On-time delivery. It will help you to stay ahead of your diet plan. Preservative free. All meals are made without adding any preservative. Who is it for? It's for health conscious people who would like to achieve their health and fitness goals but have a busy life and don't have much time to plan meals. How does it work? How it works? So it's pretty easy and simple. You just need to enter your fitness goal, select meal plans and how many meals a day you would like to deliver at your doorstep, and select the doorstep delivery, and voila, bon appetit. So the success measure, let's talk about the success measures. Success measures for our project. Project should be completed with management allocated time and within the budget, which is 100K USD, and within the planned resources. Customers should be able to order and can select the meals plan after entering their fitness goals and can track the delivery of their orders. Based on the success measure, we have created our MOV, and the MOV is the project should be completed, will be successful if we develop our website and application within 6 months over a budget of 100K USD and deliver at least 100 monthly orders. Now, I guess Hema will talk about the scope management plan.
Good
Sorry,
evening. I'm
it's Rishita. Yeah.
Rishita, I'm sorry.
Good evening. I'm Rishita. I'm the application architect of Fitness project, and I'm the one who is in charge of the scope management and cost management plan. So for defining in our project to define a scope management plan, first we have to define the scope, create the work breakdown structure, and deliverable validation and acceptance and scope control. Next slide, please. So the scope of the project is as it says here, that is to develop an website and an application to provide customized diet and deliver all the products in in their plan. Uh, and also, we each customer will be given a customized nutrition plan depending on their fitness level and exercise routine. For creating work the breakdown structure, we've done it using MS Project. We have allocated the resources and also the budget accordingly. And deliverable validation and acceptance is how we choose our deliverables for the projects to satisfy the project sponsor. And each of the deliverables should be should go through the formal acceptance procedures, and these procedures are only these products are accepted only if they meet the respective criteria, that is to be within the specified scope and should be within in the allocated time, and also most importantly they should be achievable. And scope control, so coming to scope control, if there are any changes in the scope, they have to follow the normal standard change management procedure. And these are also will be if once the changes accepted, they'll be analyzed for what are the impacts on the other project scope, like risk management, project costs, and the other affected areas. Thank you. Next.
Thank
We
you. My name is Nurullah, and I'm going to talk about the risk management plan for the fitness program. So firstly, in this slide, I'll talk about what resource management plan is and how it's important for an organization. So a resource management plan basically provides guidance about how the different resources of a project have to be allocated, managed, or categorized in an organization. Like all the information like team members, meeting rooms, video conference, etc. online for
Neeraj, can you move the next slide?
we cannot hear you, Rishita, or is it just me?
Rupa, can you speak louder? We are not able to hear you.
Hello.
Hey, Rupa, we cannot hear you. You are breaking up.
Sorry.
Hey, Rupa, could you say that again?
Can we move on to my slide?
Am I audible, guys? Am I audible?
You are breaking up. I'm not sure. Is it just me?
So
But
is
I
the
couldn't hear anything.
So,
uh,
hi, this is Rishita again. And Coming to cost management plan, these are the steps we followed. First is to establish the cost management approach and then estimate cost, create a baseline cost, and then lastly, cost control. Next slide, please. So we have established the cost management approach for the following things. That is a project team, other external resources, infrastructure, software and hardware, and also actual costs and cost variances are regularly reported to project sponsors, and any cost change over 5% requires the project sponsors approval. And for estimate cost, we have used a bottom-up approach. We used a work breakdown structure to create this. And cost components include both internal and external costs. Next slide, please. So while creating the baseline, for our deliverable is finally the FitMills app and website. The schedule is 6 months and the cost is a little over the budget, which is $160 to $100. And for this, we've calculated, we have estimated number of working days, total working days, hour per day, and estimated how much it costs for one person, and also calculated the total cost. So for cost control, if there are any changes to the cost management plan, we use cost control to specify it. First, we need to identify and assess the change, and then a change a request form is have to be submitted, and along with that, why this we have to submit the supporting documentation also, and project sponsor will review the change request and may request the additional documentation before the project manager reviews. And project manager will mark the changes either approved and pending, and or denied. Thank you.
Hello all, I am Sai Santosh. As an application architect, I worked on risk management plan. So what is risk management plan? Risk management is process of removing uncertainties in the business. Organizations usually are vigilant in recognizing, eradicating, and escalating the risks before it even influences the business. So why do we need to oversee the risk? Overseeing risk will assist organization to act more conclusively on future business choices. To me, not recognizing the risk is biggest risk. An example of this could be a Nikon camera company lost its share value for not identifying the digital transformation risk. So let's dig into our project risk management plan. When it comes to our project risk management plan, we have identified the top risk as SEO, search engine optimization. This happens when our website has low impressions on search engine. Not enough traffic. This happens when the predicted traffic is less than the actual traffic. Malicious injection. This is unwanted input into our application. Data breach. Exposure of customer personal information like credit card, SSN, etc. Next. Not designing it to multilingual option. So what did we do to overcome these risks? We have created a risk template for risk mitigation, and next as risk matrix for managing the risk, and risk log for monitoring the risk. Next. So our risk template consisting of crucial data like risk mitigation, ID, trigger point. This is what on what condition the risk is caused, and then the probability of risk happening, and responsible person to carry the risk, along with the work breakdown structure. This is in which phase we can encounter these risks. Important points from the template are mitigation plan and contingency plan. Let's see one of our mitigation contingency plan, SEO. Because of poor SEO, we cannot reach expected goals and returns. The mitigation plan for SEO is we will train our resources to build better content creation of our application. And contingency plan, we would opt for outsourcing for best content creation and promotion to be on page 1 of search. Next comes as risk matrix. Risk matrix is developed by our team for risk management, participation, authority, and activity. It has the abbreviations like EAIC, E as execution responsibility, A as approval authority, I as who is informed after decision is made on a risk. C is who must be consulted for the risk. So our teammate names are mentioned to every activity of the risk, you can see. Now comes the risk log. Next, yeah. It is sometimes also called as risk registry that fulfills the regulatory compliance, acting as risk repository for all identified risk. It contains data like risk ID, work breakdown structure, date when the risk is found, rank of the risk, status, and closed out date. We could be able to close out all our top identified risks with the best mitigation plan and contingency plans. Thank you. Next comes the marketing strategies. As a flourishing business, we follow different marketing strategies to identify our targeted customers, intend to reach them. Below are the strategies. 1 week trail plan, allowing customers to use our services for a week and get feedbacks from them for improvisation. Social media, promoting our business on social media platforms like Facebook, Insta, with the posts of recipes and their nutritious value. Referrals marketing is when you get your customers to tell their friends about our business and get eligible for our best offers. Affiliate earns commission for marketing our product, and we opt Google as our affiliate. SEO, providing best content and keyword planning to get best impressions.
Thank you, Sindhu. Communication plan. To complete the project successfully, we need to communicate with all our stakeholders to keep them informed about the project progress. We maintain a good communication plan for our project. As users are our primary stakeholders, we communicated with them through social media channels once a month, or if there is a customer demand. In this way, we promoted our website and application to increase awareness. We kept in touch with our project sponsor about the project progress and budget updates and key business decisions taken over the week. We use it to meet with our project manager to share our weekly updates and if there are any emergency updates. Being an administrative head, I supervised team meetings and handle project budgets. In this project, I helped to consolidate all the plans and tasks in the status reports. And I also organized meetings when necessary and informed everyone about their scheduled tasks. Developers communicated with each other to share their daily updates. And they will also have weekly review meetings to discuss the issues faced over the week. Business analysts. We worked with business analysts to gather technical and business requirements correctly. We met with our application architects to understand our mobile and web app design properly. Communication with testing team is important because if developers raised a bug and do not communicate to the testing team, and if they also did not verify, it will lead to a big issue. Next slide, please. We used various communication methods in our project. We had review and retrospective meetings in communicating with business analysts. We had also planning and refinement meetings to discuss the current week's plans. developers met through daily stand-ups and one-on-one meetings. We used Microsoft Project and Gantt chart to track our project progress. We had an organized way of sharing our work and communication through Microsoft Teams. We estimated our project schedule and budget through Microsoft Project. As the cost and duration are calculated automatically through this tool, it is an advantage for us. And we cannot see all the tasks in a single Gantt view, and managing it's a little bit challenging task. Next slide, please. Change management. Previously, the FitMeals organization has no website for food ordering and selecting custom meal plans. Now, we are developing a website and application. So customers need to adapt to this new change. Initially, we developed a scope management plan to create our website and application and furnish the functionalities. So there is no scope change as of now in our project. So we did not have any change management process to be followed in this project. If we have any scope change, we will follow the formal change management process and prepare a scope change request form and get it approved by project sponsor. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Yamini. So I'm the tester of FitMeals application, and this FitMeals application follows the quality management for the project. So what exactly quality management? So it's a process of continuously, assessing and correcting the quality of all activities until we get the desired quality is reached. And this involves 3 phases. One is quality planning, quality assurance, and quality control. So we'll go through the brief description of each phase. So quality planning is like we will have a strong management plan which begins with a clear explanation of the project aim or goal. So we will have the planning based on like what is the purpose of the product or the deliverable, what exactly is it designed to accomplish, how do you determine whether or not a consumer is satisfied, and what criteria do you use to judge whether a project was successful. So by answering all these questions and other questions, we will assist you in identifying the defining quality needs. That allows you to discuss the method and plans required to meet those objectives. So when it comes to quality assurance, so we'll show the stakeholders that all quality related activities are carried out as planned and promised. So when it comes to quality control, the quality control involves the techniques that are operational and meant to make sure quality standards. So it includes identifying, evaluating, and addressing the problems are all part of this process. So when coming to the next slide, so this is related to the FitMeals quality management. So here we have covered the points which are mentioned below. So first thing is customer satisfaction. So in customer satisfaction, so we are providing the diet food with the best quality, and we are attracting the customers with advertising like better offers or deals and purchasing food through our app. And also we are making sure our application is compatible with Android and iOS devices with different versions and with different search options. So when it comes to prevention, so we are making sure like such results are appropriate when user is searching, and it is taking like, giving through the appropriate search food items. The next thing is fact-based management. So we gather customer and price detail reports to analyze where the spending is over budget. So, and the improvement, so we motivate our team to avoid, delays in the project deliverables and meeting the proper deadlines. So the next concept will be taken by our team member Raghu.
Key factors in our project success. I will tell you this with an example. Let's assume that we are traveling to a place by car. How we successfully reached that place, that when we are comparing that, how we achieved success in our project. First one is budget. We need to estimate the money for our whole travel. If there were any plan changes, we should assess how much it exceeds the estimated cost. So in this way, we calculated our project budget by considering any requirements or scope changes that occur in the future. We finished the project with a budget little more than the estimated budget. Second one is schedule. We should also be aware of how long it takes to travel, and if there are any route changes, how much more time it will take to reach a destination. In this way, we estimated the project to be completed by the end of this semester. And we were able to finish the project within the estimated time. Appropriate planning. If we are traveling to any destination or doing any task, planning is important, like what things we need to carry, if we reserve for a motel at the destination, etc. So here in our project, perfect planning is done from gathering requirements phase to testing and deployment phases. In addition to that, we created deliverables with proper coordination between team members and their proper planning. Follow best practices. It's a key factor in determining the project success. Let's take that car example. For checking whether if there is a correct route map for the destination and using the shortest path in reaching to the place, etc. So the best practices we followed in this project is documenting the issue resolutions, using the suitable templates for the different plans in our project, and giving feedback to peers. Good communication. For example, the destination place contains a motel, and if you're going to reach there with a 1 hour delay, we need to communicate with them about our delay. Otherwise, they will charge extra money. So effective communication should be there. As I already stated, that we created a good communication plan to have a good communication between all stakeholders. Monitor and control. We need to monitor the risks which will cause by our vehicle and control them. That is in the car example. For instance, if we got a flat tire for our car, we need to have an additional tire to replace that. So in our project, we have monitored every project phase and controlled the risks that occur during the project. Handling the risks at the correct time, allocating budget and schedule for the risks, and maintaining a risk log led to our project success. Yeah. Rupa, like you can take the resource management plan.
My internet connectivity. So can I present my slides once again from the beginning?
Sure, there it is.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, that's the slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming to the resource management plan, firstly in this slide, I would like to talk about the importance of resource management plan and what it is in an organization. So a resource manager gives a guidance about how the different resources of a project have to be allocated, managed, categorized, and released in an organization. It also includes the main important factors like the team members, meeting rooms, video conferencing software, etc., which are essential for successfully completing a project on time. Also, a resource management plan helps to improve the success rate, predict the timeline, improve the profits, hiding decisions, and also enhance the smooth flow of the project. Next slide, please. Yeah. Now coming to how we created a resource management plan for the Fit Meals project. Firstly, I would like to tell a brief description of how we did it. So firstly, we started by finding the appropriate resources for our project and then assigning tasks to all these resources. And in order to complete time, we allocated the time required for all these tasks. And also, it's not necessary that all the resources are available at all the times. So we began prioritizing the availability of the resources and resources based their availability and priority. Next, we kept a track of the entire progress of the project, and we made changes whenever there were errors or whenever we thought that the modifications were required during the project phases. And later, in the end, we've conducted a post-project review, which helped us to keep a track of every phase of the project, and so that the project is being completed with the required requirements. Next slide, please. Now for that, firstly, I have mentioned that we have created different tasks and allocate the resources. So before even going to that step, firstly, we divided the entire project of Fit Meals into 5 different phases, and namely they are the designing phase, analysis phase, development phase, testing phase, and deployment phase. So for each phase, we have allocated some time, and we have allocated the tasks like the functionality requirements or building the code, building the test phase, and so on. And next, we have categorized the resources like the solution architect, developer, and QA analyst, etc., who were required to complete the tasks, and we made sure that all these deliverables could be delivered within the time and within the schedule. Thank you.
Now Hema will talk about the summary of our project.
Yeah, thank you, Neeraj. Yeah, here comes our project summary. Like, even though we had proper planning, as our application and website requirements needed more labor hours, our budget was more than the estimated budget. Initially, it's $100K. We exceeded by $16K. And we also allocated budget and schedule to known unknown risks, and it saved our project time. But if we didn't face any unknown risks, if we face that kind of risks, it will lead to drastic changes. We learned from our project management scenarios that equally skilled people in a project lead to increase in the schedule and budget. But in our project, we have people of all skill levels. So it became easy for us to manage the project. And we also hired highly skilled people, and we also opted for outsourcing. And it leads to an increase in the budget. And team engagement is a challenging task in our project because some of our team members are also involved in other technical trainings. But even though we exceeded the budget, we maintained the project scope within boundaries. As our website and the organization is a food-related website, and we need to develop the food delivery website and app with quality. So we followed proper guidelines in storing and preserving the food. So these guidelines help to avoid the food damage. So these are our references. And next.
And
Yeah.
in the last part, I just want to say that while doing the project, we realized that it's pretty difficult to complete a project within the allocated budget and within schedule. We also realized that while doing the simulation one. And that's about it. I'm going to hand it to the professor for further questions.
So you guys can turn off the recording now.
Okay, sure, I'll do that.